Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Julie Mann, and I show men and women how they can live healthy, happy, sustainable lives. And I do that by showing them how to change their habits. And talking of habits, I'm really delighted because I'm joined by Brooke Bounds. Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
And Brooke's going to talk to us all about self-sabotage behavior and how to break through that. So I'm just going to hand straight over to you, Brooke. So over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. And yes, I want to talk about self-sabotage because it's one of the things that when we decide that we're going to have a habit, at the weekend you think, oh, I've eaten way too much, or I'm not feeling fit. Monday morning, I'm going to get up and I'm going to eat healthy, or I'm going to start going for a walk, or start my jogging regime, or go to the gym, whatever it is. Or, if it's business, right, I'm really going to get focused. I'm going to reach out to clients. If at work, I'm going to focus more. I'm going to put my phone away so I can focus more. But we end up self-sabotaging these habits throughout the day. And although cognitively we know we don't want to do it, we end up doing it. And what I found that was that it's because of how we feel about ourselves, because if we feel that we don't deserve things or we haven't got that self-worth, and these can come from like trauma wounds from being a child, of not feeling good enough, not feeling lovable, not feeling worthy, or not feeling important. So if we don't feel we deserve to have the good things, to have that healthy body, to have that great business, to have that great job, that promotion, whatever it is, we will somehow self-sabotage that. And that's like a protector part that comes in to help us to kind of protect us from the pain of not having the pain of the inner child wound. So it's really our body's way of thinking about, and the way I like to think about it is, if you've got a literal wound and it's bleeding, you don't want anybody to poke at it, you put something protective over it. And that's what these protective parts do. So you can have all the good intentions in the world in your mind to think, right, let's use getting healthy to start with, because I have a great way. I actually broke through my own habit of getting healthy. And you think on the Sunday night, right, I'm going to go up tomorrow morning, get up, go for a walk, go for a run, whatever it is. But if you haven't got things in place to help you to do that, and you're not aware of these protective parts that will come in to self-sabotage you, you will end up going through your day and thinking, oh, you get up in the morning, oh, well, I didn't sleep very well, so I'll go for a walk at lunchtime. Oh, well, that meeting overrun and I just need to eat, and I've got to get back to another meeting, so I'll just eat at my desk. And then the end of the day, oh, I'm too tired now, I'll do it tomorrow. And as you know, tomorrow never comes. So what I actually did, because I decided that I wanted to get fit at 50. So when I was 49, I decided to start running. And a lot of my friends said, you're absolutely crazy. Shouldn't you be like trying to like slow down by now, not starting to go running? So, and I'm not a very good person in the morning, but I knew that if I didn't do it first thing in the morning, it wouldn't get done, because of what I just said about your day gets busy, then you're too tired at the end of the day. So when I first started to do it, I went to bed with all good intention on a Sunday morning, right, I'm going to get up, going to go, but I'm not a morning person. So, oh no, I'll just have 5 more minutes, and it didn't happen. So then I thought, right, what can I do to help me? And it's all about the self-talk that you give yourself, thinking, okay, I am worth it. Thinking about those things about I'm worth it. Obviously it's also to do with working on that trauma of the inner child wound. But what I did to help me is all the things I could do. So I got my running gear ready and I put it right beside my bed. So when I woke up in the morning, I actually trod on it. So it's like, okay, that was a cue for me to like think, okay, put your running gear on. And so I was up and I'd got my bottle of water ready as well. So I was up and out the door before I was kind of really awake. And I was kind of on the go. So, and once I got out there, I was fine. And when I came back, I felt brilliant about it. But I had to do that for quite a few weeks to kind of get that into my system, that actually this is good for me. And it does feel great, because actually getting out of a nice warm bed, it may only just be me, but getting out of a nice warm bed to go running, first thing in the morning wasn't my idea of fun. But well, eventually, obviously, it helped my body and I felt better for it. And I did get fit by 50, so I did reach my goals. But it's thinking about all the things that will trigger things off. So it's with, if you're self-sabotage with eating, do you, when you go to make a drink, have you got a biscuit barrel right beside the teapot or the kettle, where as you're making a cup of tea, you're grabbing those biscuits without even thinking about it? And you're thinking about why you're eating what you're eating, and when you're eating, and how you feel about what you're doing. So it's really kind of tapping into those feelings that you've got, because yes, cognitively we know that it's not good for us to be eating if we want to lose weight, and we like tend to eat a lot of junk food. We know, you know, cognitively that's not great, but our bodies are going, no, no, we don't deserve to be fit and healthy. We don't deserve, and it could be a trauma, you know, from childhood, where having that weight on us was a protection in some way. So it's really looking into why that you're self-sabotaging those habits, and sort of like going deeper. But initially, to start off with, it's thinking about what you can put in place. Like I did, had my running gear ready as I sort of stepped up. So I stepped on it. So it triggered me to think, oh, right, okay, right, this is what I'm doing first thing this morning, because it's that new habit, and it's kind of like habit stacking. So I had my keys ready by the door. I had my drink ready. So it's thinking about how you can set yourself up for success rather than setting yourself up for failure. So if you have got, you know, a biscuit jar right by the kettle, move it. Or if your biscuits are normally in the same cupboard, we go to things automatically because we develop habits without realizing them, you know, and bad habits always form quicker than good ones. So move the things that you're reaching for without thinking about it somewhere different. So when you go for them in that cupboard, they're not there. So it makes you stop and think, what am I doing? Because you're not on that automatic pilot. So it's really thinking about how you're feeling about it before you actually start doing it. Why am I reaching for those biscuits? Why do I feel I need a treat? Why do I want that feel good factor? What's happened in my life? And what can I give myself as a treat instead? So it's thinking about all those different elements of it as well. I mean, there's obviously lots and lots more things that we can go into, but so the kind of like thing I want you to take away from this is set yourself up in a habit that's going to help you succeed with it. So move things out of the way that you normally grab for, or put things in place that you don't normally do that will trigger off that cue in you to think, okay, this is what I want to do. Because yeah, like last night I was all gunning for going for a run, but this morning my body's not so keen and my brain's not really functioning to think that way. So it's really thinking about how you can set yourself up. So if it's, you know, if you love tick this, if you've got, you know, 10 clients potential clients you want to reach out for, write their names down and tick it off, because I love a tick list. So that would really satisfy me, you know, whether it's a spreadsheet or whether it's an alarm on your phone to remind you that, okay, take 5 minutes out to make some phone calls, take 5 minutes out to do an email. Set yourself up for success and have those cues lined up to help you to create more of a habit. So there's lots and lots I could go on about, but I mean, obviously, you know, I don't want to go on it too deeply, but a lot of it is to do with how we feel about ourselves and any traumas that we've had and any like childhood wounds that we've got. And obviously, if anybody'd like to speak to me more about that and go into that more detail, I'll quite happily chat with people about that as well.
Brilliant, Brooke. I love that. Simple things that some people might say, well, you know, that's a little bit obvious, but actually it really works. And I love habit stacking. Makes things so much easier. So for anyone who does want to find out more about what Brooke does and have a chat with her, just click on below and have a look at her links and talk to her. So Brooke, thank you so much for talking to us, and thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you for having me.